Hi, this is Mark with DemocracyLab, and today I'm going to take you on a quick demonstration tour of our software platform. We have framed up an issue, a very controversial one here, abortion, to demonstrate how our platform works. Today I am going to play the part of a pro-choice person in my participation in the platform. And so there are really three steps to the participation. Prioritizing the values that are important to you, the objectives that you want to accomplish, and the policies that you advocate. Really, we think of it as a why, what, and how approach to thinking about political issues. So as I think about these different values and their relative importance to me, I think that in my pro-choice stance, that reason is important, compassion is very important, liberty is important. Faith, I don't have a strong opinion about, and I'm confused about what life means, so I am placing it in a no opinion area. And I then move on to objectives. I strongly agree that we should reduce unintended pregnancies. I agree moderately that we should expand availability of abortions. I agree that we should maintain access to abortions. I disagree that we should restrict access to abortions, and I strongly disagree that we should abolish all abortions. And finally, I'm going to move on to policies, and I disagree that we should eliminate federal funding. I strongly agree that affordable contraception for all is a good idea. I agree that if necessary, the federal government should intervene. I disagree with state-level restrictions. I strongly agree in investing in birth control education programs. I agree to repeal state-level restrictions to abortion. I think it's important that we maintain Roe versus Wade, and I strongly disagree with overturning Roe v. Wade. So now that I've completed this prioritization, I click the Submit button, and I'm presented with a couple of diagrams showing my feedback and how it relates to that of the community. The black dots indicate my positions on the various policies that we evaluated. You can see in the diagram, strongly disagree, disagree, no opinion, agree, strongly agree for each of these. Can do this similarly with the objectives that we evaluated and the values that we considered. So I can see how I relate to the community. And then for a high-level view of the community as a whole, I can see the connections between the various values that we considered, the objectives, and policies. And then if by hovering over various parts of the diagram, I can see the positive and negative correlation. So the darker gray indicates a positive correlation in people who prioritized a value and its connection with a particular objective, and then I can see positive correlations between that objective and a particular policy. The light gray lines indicate a negative correlation. So as you might expect, you see for example, a positive correlation between the value of faith and the objective of abolishing all abortions and the policy of overturning Roe versus Wade. And you can dig into the details of the diagram. We are pursuing our next iteration of development, and we'll be adding more features, but thought this would be a good initial tour. Thanks for your time.